Yo, what's good, degenerates? Y'all already know what it is. It's UFC Fight Night Seattle. Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer, and these are my picks for the main card, so let's go for that. On the opening fight of the main card, we got Terrence McKinney absolutely going to slime out Kyle Nelson. Terrence McKinney is a fucking marauder, dude, and Kyle Nelson, a former featherweight moving up, he did get TKO'd by freaking Steve Garcia, so I feel like Terrence McKinney is a more aggressive, stronger version of Steve Garcia, so we're going to go for him to get it done by TKO, guy, you feel me? And then in the next fight, we got Mansour Abdul Malik versus Yusri Bulgari. And in my underdog pick, I got Yusri Bulgari to get it done by way of TKO, a former Glory kickboxer who has a win over Poatan in Glory, dude. The thing that turns me off about Malik, dude, is he had a too much of a competitive fight with Cody Brunage, dude, where Cody Brunage is trash, a fucking journeyman, 500 fighter, and he made it too competitive in that fight. And I feel like Yusri Bulgari is going to be able to find his chin. And then in the next fight, we got Larion Douglas, who's going to be able to get the decision against Julian Erosa. Larion Douglas riding a hot streak of KOs, but I feel like Julian Erosa is a fucking durable dog, but I feel like he is shop-worn, so I feel like Douglas should be able to get it done by decision. And then in the next fight, we got Michael Chiesa, who's going to get his fucking first TKO victory in God knows how long, because his manager is absolutely dope, who's been able to get him these fucking padded fights, dude. Like, I think it's absolutely crazy. But then, dude, shame on Nico Price, his manager, for letting him take this fight when he just got fucking knocked out standing up on the cage, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on in the UFC's mind for them to think that this shit's okay, but, dude, fucked up. Michael Chiesa is going to get a TKO win, and UFC fucking veterans hook up with his manager, bro. Fucking Christ. And then in the co-main event, dude, I think Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber is going to be a badass fight, but I feel like Macy Barber's hitting her stride, and dude, she just looks like the better fighter right now. Alexa Grasso, just for whatever reason, she can't pull the trigger right now. She looks stuck in the mud, and it sucks, man, because she was so fucking good in her fight against Valentina Shevchenko. And I feel like she might have peaked in that fight, dude. And Macy Barber's hitting her stride, and dude, I'm so excited for her to get this opportunity. All right, and then in the main event, we're going to go with Joe Pyfer to get it done by way of submission. Dude, I feel like if nobody learned anything from the DDP fight against when DDP fought Izzy, y'all are dumb, dude. Dude, I feel like that's the best way to do it. Joe Pyfer's going to be able to muscle him up against the cage and fucking shoot in and take him down, bro. He trains with fucking Sean Brady. I feel like he has way underrated wrestling. He just got a submission win over Abus Magomedov. And I know Abus and Izzy aren't even in the same realm, but I feel like Abus probably has good enough grappling to hang with Izzy. So we're going to go with Joe Pyfer to get it done by way of submission. And these are my picks. These are a lock. Yo, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. If you think I'm onto something or if you think I'm absolutely wrong, and always stay elevated.